these moments that we create, how do we get them back?
In pictures only, and that's all we get.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive.
How do you feel about it? I mean, they're just good memories.
In this picture, it's my boyfriend and his parents and I.
Coach Menace.
This is my grandpa, Nico.
Me and my dad, it's at my graduation from A&M, and he's obviously giving me the kiss.
My brother, my dad, and I.
It's my grandpa.
My uncle, his name is Gonzalo Rivera Garcia.
It was my first year in powerlifting. I am a sophomore in high school, and I've never accomplished anything this big.
It was the first nail guy I shot.
We used to drive a lot with him everywhere around Mexico when we were little.
His family was from Mexico.
He was an engineer.
This picture brings me back a lot of memories, good memories and some inappropriate to talk about.
And I remember he would give us candies at church without my grandma knowing, because my grandma would get mad if she would know.
Having my second family there with lots of support is all I need.
I've hunted with my brother and my dad most of my life.
I remember growing up, like, he would always, you know, kind of like a father figure. My dad was not always there.
He had to cross to the U.S. and, you know, make a better life for him and for his family.
And now that we see this carreton at home, it's just they're alone and we really miss him.
It's my role model.
They traveled miles just to go see me.
That is how we, how we keep our relationship stronger. Every weekend we go out and hunt and we talk about how our lives are, stuff like that.
And I'm the only one out of my siblings that has a photo of him. So that makes it even more special.
I feel like my dad provided me with this opportunity to go to college.
A nail guy is basically an antelope.
There was several people who also come from the story.
He's my role model because, well, like his passion, you know, like people should be like that, dedicated to the sport, dedicated not to the sport, to his job.
I mean, no one will ever do that for me because I currently don't have my parents, but I do have them.
I haven't struggled as much as I know other Hispanic women have struggled, and I know I owe a lot of that to my dad.
I do remember some stuff, but my memories are too blurred.
In this picture, we are all together as brothers, and now that he's gone, it's not the same no more.
After the social, they were on the way home, and he passed away at 28 years old. I would say about like 3 years into his career.
I didn't have enough time to take pictures with my grandpa.
He would get mad really fast, and he would always sleep, like in a, I don't know what they call it in English, but they're called macas in Spanish. And he would always sleep in there, and we would make him like ponytails because he had long gray hair. And by the time he would wake up, he would be so mad that he would like chase us with a belt.
Since the school track season, everything's going on, my little brother is running, it just brings back memories.
That usually happens every time I change, like phones, or I don't know, I take someone out of my life and I'll delete it, right? And then I'll be like, we'll be friends again, or you know, and I'm like, man, I wish I hadn't deleted all those pictures. And
Take pictures a lot. I recently got a new phone because I was out of picture storage. My old iPhone, I only had like 32 gigs and that went really quick, so.
I see families out there united and, you know, recently together, and I look back at the pictures I had when I was just a child, and I was all together with, you know, my brothers and sisters and my parents there. Like, it was something that I wish I could have now.
I'm grateful that they took this picture. I could remember some of the memories we had with them while we still had them.
I remember when I found this picture, I figured that, I mean, if I had this picture, I was gonna have more, because I guess that's normal. And I found out that there wasn't any other picture with him. And it made me appreciate the fact that I have this one, even though it's blurry and it's bad quality, but I have one.
I don't have that many pictures of myself growing up, just because, like, I don't know, I guess my mom would take them on those cameras that weren't really, like, what do you call them, desechables, and she never took the time to print them out.
So we get to keep those pictures with us. We get to recognize those moments forever and not let them go. I share them with other people too.
My mom has many pictures of when we were younger, like shelves and shelves and shelves full, and I mean that's something I should have invested on, gone to Walgreens or Walmart or whatever, and just printed all my pictures.
I don't think I can express how appreciative I am that, you know, that we have cameras and nowadays, you know, that are like able to capture these moments in time.
It's something that we can keep and later in the future show our kids or grandkids. You know, it's just something that we have in our hands, not just in our head as a memory.
I capture those moments with your children, or like right now that I'm on break and I'm spending a lot of time with my nephews, like I'm taking as many pictures as I can because I know later on I'm gonna need them.
Because you never know. Like I said, since I was very little, when he died, it hurt, yes, and it was a difficult time, but I guess you're little and, you know, you start growing up and time heals, and
It comes to a point where we forget to cherish those memories and capture them.
I wouldn't say like everyone's gonna be a professional, but I do think that at least having some part of it in your life is good, because I mean you want to capture those moments.
I say it's very important to take pictures with loved ones because you never know how long you're going to be around.
These pictures say a lot of stories, you know. How I said, we just have a lot of memories, hunting, fishing.
I wouldn't be able to remember who my uncle was without the printout and, you know, the photo of him. I wouldn't either remember the story, and I say that because I was only 3 years old.
but when you see this picture, you come to realize how life goes by, and you get to have a memory with someone in a photo. And when you don't, it sucks, because I mean, even if you just have it in your memory, but you can't really see it, you can't really feel it, and with a photo you can.
It's never going to be the last time because you actually have a picture there.
I do like the fact that, you know, like every year now we're able to look back at this on his birthday, and you know, we're able to reflect on his life. I'm very appreciative of why we have cameras nowadays, and the media and videography as well as photography.
Take the time and take pictures with them. Cherish those moments once you have them.
Like I said, I don't remember anything. I don't remember this. I don't remember where it was or what day was it or what was I doing. But I'm pretty sure I was happy and smiling and laughing and playing around, and he was there with me, and I get to still have that without actually having it.
So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home. Loving can heal.
Don't be afraid to ask anybody for them to take you a picture with somebody you really want to take a picture with.
So yes, I am guilty as charged. I do not print my pictures. Don't be lazy and print your pictures.
Don't delete your pictures. You're gonna want them later.
Take your pictures so you can capture those memories.
Print your pictures. They're valuable to you. You obviously took them for one reason. You're not just gonna have pictures on your phone just to have them.
take photos, take your pictures whenever you're happy, whenever you're sad, wherever you go, take a photo and cherish those moments. Even if it's like a photo shoot with your family or with your friends or even with yourself, you will always have that memory with you on a photo and not just in your mind.
You may not know what came before you, but your parents' photos might tell you. You may not know what comes after, but you get to leave behind your stories and photos for others to see. And what you want to remember while you are here is completely up to you. Take your pictures, hire your photographers, and print those memories.